Hey guys, welcome to Series World. Today I'm going to explain a steamy romance series called Sex Life from 2023. Turn on subtitles and spoilers ahead. The third episode opens with Billie and Majid spending their time together. They even spent Halloween and Christmas together. Later, Billie goes to visit her children in Connecticut, but she keeps thinking about her time with Majid. Majid calls her while she's still in bed. He tells her how much he misses her. Billie reciprocates his feelings. She then says goodbye to him as she has to get the kids ready for school. The scene changes to Cam and Sasha. Sasha has to join a real-life meetup party. All her fans are coming there. Cam asks her to let him go with her too, as he wants to be part of her growth. Sasha hesitates, but she later admits that even though she previously thought her life would be restraining with a partner, these 3 months have been the opposite. Cam takes it as a sign and starts making moves on her. They then start making love. The scene changes to Devin. Trina is there being intimate with him, but his mind is somewhere else. So, Trina leaves after arguing with him. Meanwhile, Billie is getting ready to leave the house. While talking with Hudson, she is informed that Francesca came to the house and even baked cookies with them. Billie gets upset hearing this and goes to Cooper's office to have a talk, but she is informed that he doesn't work there anymore. Meanwhile, Devin has gone to meet with Cooper in his new office. Billie is still messaging Cooper, asking what's going on with him. Cooper keeps ignoring the messages but finally decides to respond. The scene cuts to Trina, who's giving an interview for a women's platform. The interviewer is way younger than her. She asks Trina about her social media presence, and when she gets to know the details, she mocks Trina as a boomer. Back to Sasha and Cam, they are at the meeting event. Sasha gets interviewed by the reporter. She asks Sasha about her life, and Sasha reveals that her success goes to her super agent and her boyfriend. The reporter is shocked that she has a boyfriend. Sasha then calls Cam to come and give an interview too. Sasha tells the reporter what Cam does and how great he is at his job. She also tells the reporter about their intimate life. Overall, they seem like a pretty great couple. The scene changes to Billie, who has gone to meet with Cooper outside his office. Billie is shocked that Cooper is going against his morals and is now working in an office like this. But she is not here to talk about that, but about the fact that Francesca is being introduced to the kids without her knowledge. Cooper tells her that Francesca is better with the kids, and moreover, Billie is busy with Brad. Billie tells him that Brad and she are not together anymore and they've moved on. Billie informs him that it was never about Brad, but him. Cooper gets shocked hearing this, and maybe becomes sadder. He then leaves. Later, Billie tells Sasha that she's worried about Cooper. She tells her how Cooper became pale when he learned he was the reason for their breakup. Sasha tells her to only focus on Majid for now, as he is her future. Meanwhile, Cooper is going back home from the office. He meets Trina at the station. Trina also seems to have had a pretty bad day. She tells Cooper that she tried to get back her previous job, but now all they want is influencers with a huge follower base. But Trina is relieved that Cooper is also old school like her. Cooper gives her a few motivating words and starts leaving when Trina calls him back and asks whether he thinks about the time they spent at that party that night. Cooper tells her that he thinks about it all the time and suggests that she sneak out from the house after her kids go to sleep. The scene changes to Sasha, Billie, and Cam attending the New Year's party held at Majid's restaurant. The restaurant is serving fancy wine at the bar. Billie starts looking for Majid, and she sees a lady making moves on him. Back to Cooper, he is now back at home. Cooper tells Olga to take a break for tonight. He'll take care of the kids. Cooper gives her some money, and Olga leaves for the night. After she leaves, Cooper gets the kids ready for bed. Back at the party, Billie is asking Majid who that woman was, and he replies that she's just one of their investors, and she always gets tipsy like this with everyone after she has a few drinks. While they're talking, Sasha comes and takes Billie away. She tells Billie that Brad and Gigi are there and they're married now. Billie can't hold back her tears seeing this. Brad and Gigi come up to them. Gigi shows how happy she was that Brad finally proposed. Gigi keeps telling Billie all the amazing things he did for her. Even though it hurts to listen, Billie keeps a happy face. Gigi then goes to meet with one of her friends. Brad comes up to Billie and tells her he's sorry for not informing her about this. Billie tells him that he has no reason to be sorry about this. She then also leaves to find Majid. While Billie is collecting herself in a corner, Gigi comes to her. Gigi requests her to give some advice as a mother to a soon-to-be mother. Billie gives her suggestions on co-sleeping and breastfeeding, but she couldn't handle the conversation for much longer and excuses herself. The scene changes to Cooper, who's getting ready for Trina to come to the house. Trina finally arrives at the house. She starts making moves on him right after entering the house. Cooper takes her upstairs and they engage in adult activities. But Hudson catches them red-handed. Before Cooper can give a proper response, Hudson runs away. Back at the party, Billie is telling Sasha what happened with Brad and Gigi. Sasha can't believe it, and Billie asks her that now she just needs to find Majid. One of their friends suggests that she should look for him in his office. Billie goes to his office and catches Majid and Crystal red-handed. She furiously leaves the restaurant when Hudson video calls her. Hudson tells her that Cooper is stuck in bed and Trina is there with him and she has no clothes. Billie can't believe what she's hearing, and Cooper takes the phone away from Hudson and tells Billie that he has things under control. Billie takes a ride back home alone, even though Majid tries to give her a ride. Back at the party, Brad comes up to Sasha and asks about Billie. Sasha assures him that Billie is fine and may be enjoying herself somewhere with Majid. Brad understands, and after she congratulates him on becoming a dad, Sasha leaves. She finds Cam, and they start talking about Billie. Sasha praises him for being a nice boyfriend, and they start to kiss when Sasha gets a call from Mick. Mick tells her to open Twitter, and Sasha and Cam are trending there for all the wrong reasons. Mick tells her to do something about Cam quickly. Meanwhile, Billie has arrived at her house. Billie is shocked that Cooper did something like this with Trina in their house, in front of their son. Cooper tries to stop her from entering, but when Hudson comes, Cooper has no other choice but to let her in. The scene changes to Brad, who has returned to his house. Brad seems sad, and he's thinking about the time when Billie was pregnant with their child. Brad wanted to frame her pregnancy test back then. Brad comes back to the present when Gigi calls out for him. Gigi tells him that Billie took it harder than she thought at the party. Moreover, she thinks that Brad is also very affected, as she can sense. Brad assures her that that's not the case. Moreover, Billie is his past, but Gigi is his wife, and the mother of his son. Gigi is not so sure, but she tells him that she'll make sure that she's the only woman in his mind. Gigi then starts getting intimate with Brad. Back at Billie's, she has managed to put Hudson back to sleep. She then goes to talk with Cooper in the living room. Billie tells Cooper to tell her what's going on with him. Cooper tells her that he thought that Francesca was the answer, but she was not. Nothing can fill the emptiness he feels inside. Billie gets emotional hearing this. She takes his hands and suggests that they should go to counseling and figure this out. Cooper gets happy hearing this, and tells her to spend the night with him and wake up with him and their kids. Billie tells him that she didn't mean that. Cooper then realizes that there's already someone else in her life. Cooper gets angry and upset, and he kicks Billie out of the house. The scene changes to Gigi and Brad making love in their bed. After they're done, Gigi tells him to never leave her again, and that's how the episode ends. To watch more explanations of these kinds of series, click on the videos on your screen. And don't forget to let me know how you feel about today's video in the comments down below. And at last, thanks for watching.